say now. A huge win for us. I thought our crowd was incredible. A huge factor for us. I had some guys that haven't at times played really big roles for us that, in my opinion, were as big a factor in this one as anyone else, namely Frank Anselm, Jason Holt, and I thought Mardrez McBride played his best game as a Bulldog. Those guys were terrific. Again, crowd was terrific. Great college game. South Carolina was terrific. Had a chance, obviously, to send it to another overtime. We were very fortunate, of course.
You mentioned Carrier there. He was held scoreless in the first half, ends up being the only scorer for y'all in overtime. Did you have a message for him at halftime?
No. Did in fact thought about not starting him in the second half as a staff, and we were really fortunate. He's a guy that his confidence never wavers. He's unique in that regard. He did the same thing at Ole Miss, where he appears to not be quite as engaged as you think offensively, or maybe not quite as confident, and then boom, he's hit 3 shots in a row or drawn some fouls. So credit him and his mental toughness, because he was huge for us offensively. I mean, we rode him offensively down the stretch. He was terrific.
Mike, Braylon Bridges was a guy, pretty big contributor.
Yeah.
Where's he at, and what's happening with his minutes right now?
It'll be game to game with all these guys. Braylon's happy we won, and he struggled a little bit offensively. We got really ball screen heavy, and Frank was doing a good job of sprinting the ball screen and separating from their bigs and getting to the rim. And on some of those dives, caught some lobs. Frank was really good in the offensive glass, was in good rhythm defensively, and it was one of those, especially as you're crawling back in it. And this group's got 4 or 5 stops in a row. Frank's got great wind too. He's a guy that doesn't get as tired as most guys on our team. And so we just continued to ride him and provide him those minutes because he earned them. But it's nothing down on Braylon. In fact, I thought Braylon defensively, when he was in the game early, played very hard.
You opened by saying this is a huge win.
Yeah.
It puts you at 4-4 in the league at a time where it doesn't appear the middle of the league is very deep. It seems to be kind of lopsided top and bottom. What have you learned about your team? Where do you think you stand in the conference at this time?
Oh, I'm not very worried about the rest of the conference. I'm not. 4-4 is a lot better than the alternative, obviously. We've gotten better throughout the year. We still have room for improvement. What have I learned? We got some fighters. We're pretty connected. We got a healthy locker room. We got guys that like each other, and we're a resilient group. It's found a way to win some close games. Hopefully, we can keep a bunch more close and maybe steal a few. But this group too will be ready to work on Monday. NCAA mandated day off tomorrow, and we'll get in there Monday afternoon, and we'll try to get a little bit better.
As you mentioned, all of your team before the game, it's been 6 years since Georgia beaten.
Yeah, we did. I'm not really big into that type stuff, but I thought it might give our guys a little bit of added motivation. We talked about it at shoot around. I guess it was 12 straight. That's pretty cool for our fans, I guess. But yeah, we talked about the fact that we got a chance to end a pretty significant streak. So big win for us.